Welcome to Toffee TV. It's the Everton News Daily. Marco Silva has held his press conference ahead of tomorrow's game against Manchester City at Goodison Park, 5:30 kickoff. He was asked about the injury situation. He said Jean-Philippe Gbamin obviously still injured, and he confirmed Andre Gomes will also be out for the game. He said, it's day by day with Andre Gomes, and he's just not ready yet. I think he said that he's nearly ready to join in with the group, but it's come too early for the game against Manchester City. So hopefully a bit more news about him next week, positive news. If not, he'll miss the Burnley game and then have a couple of weeks rest ahead of West Ham at home, I think it is, isn't it, after that? So disappointing news, but probably news he already has been trying to deal with, and we'll have to wait and see what 11 he puts out tomorrow, whether he continues with Iwobi in the centre and leaves Sigurdsson out, or reverts back to Iwobi on the wing and brings Sigurdsson back into the side. That midfield needs some much needed pace, and certainly will do tomorrow against a very, very good Manchester City team, obviously the champions. He was asked as well about playing two up front. Would he ever consider playing two up front? Well, he's keen with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and he said, if you look back at last week's game, we played the last 30 odd minutes with two up front, so he doesn't really see it as a problem. And again, it's just come down to horses for courses at the moment, and I'm not sure really he'll take that chance tomorrow, but I think if he wants to play, eventually wants to play 4-3-3. So eventually it wouldn't be two up front, it would be more like three up front. So where someone like Moise Kean might prosper a lot more, but with the midfield problem that we've got at the moment, it's not really going to happen at the moment. He was also asked about those rumours linking him with Sporting Lisbon, and he just laughed them off. Said there was nothing in it, and he was certainly not even thinking about that. He's got a very important job at Everton, and that's what he's doing. So there you go. The under 23s have played tonight. They've drawn 2-2 with Manchester City, coming from 2 goals down. Anthony Evans scored, and Ellis Sims scored the equaliser, which is brilliant for him. So really good comeback. They stay unbeaten in Premier League 2, had a really good start to the season. And David Unsworth as well was explaining why Everton had handed a short-term deal to Harry Charsley. Charsley started the season, I think, without a contract, but had played a couple of games for Everton. He said they thought it was the right thing to do after the player had a serious injury towards the back end of last season, had a real bad problem with his back, and Everton decided it was morally right thing to do. He'd been at the club since he was I think he said it was 6 years old since he was at the club, so they thought it was absolutely the right thing to do to give him a contract. So good result there after being 2-0 down, keeps them unbeaten in Premier League 2, which is good. And obviously, hopefully now we're hoping that we'll see some players come out that side and merge and maybe get a chance at the first team squad soon. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. That's about it. Very quiet for the day before. Not much revealed in the press conference either. So very, very quiet. We've been at the Royal Liver Building today to speak to Dan Mice. So he's over. He's going to be at the game tomorrow, and he was telling us all about his experience since the stadium had been revealed. So fantastic 25-minute interview with the man himself, and it's fantastic, full of positivity. So make sure you check that out. That'll be available tonight for our Patreon viewers, and over the weekend for everyone else on YouTube. And if you haven't watched our chat with David Maddox yet, the Mirror Northwest correspondent, does a lot of Everton games, make sure you check out. Very frank and honest discussion with him on Everton and where Everton need to go. One other story from today, if you're really interested in this kind of, Everton satisfied 8 charges with Company's House. So 8 outstanding debts have been satisfied today, so essentially paid off. I think there's a couple more. So Everton obviously sometimes take out short-term loans for the cash flow up against the Premier League money for the season, and 8 of them have been satisfied today at Company's House. So if you're into that kind of thing, which a lot of people are nowadays, and that's a bit of news for you as well. So make sure to check out that interview with David Maddock. Make sure to check out the Start 11 show, the match preview with Baz and the Piv, and look forward to that interview with Dan Mice. If you're going to the game tomorrow, enjoy it. Let's hope we're all enjoying it after the final whistle. We'll wait and see. Thanks for watching Toffee TV. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want more great videos, join us over on Patreon. See you later.